I am the in-game leader. I am the in-game leader, aren't I?
Yeah, so you call like the S&D strats, but I'm the captain.
No, you're not.
Okay, Twitter decided...
That question's coming.
I'm the oldest, okay? Therefore, the most mature. I've had the most experience of being turned on.
In COD?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm the daddy.
Well, I'm Luty. There's Copley, there's Hayes, there's Frizz, and there's Randall. Can we start again?
I was so confused where you were going.
I was expecting a different word of the question. It kind of threw me.
So, when we originally came up with the idea of Volume, we had the same idea as every other organisation, and that was to create a series which took you guys behind the scenes at LAN events that we attended, showing you the ups, showing you the downs, and ultimately, it is an idea that has been done to death. Don't get me wrong, the quality of these videos that are being put out are phenomenal across the board, but for me it was important that we took a step back and said, okay, how can we do something different? We reflected on Volume and said, okay, let's start from scratch, let's rebuild, and let's do something different. Which means the Volume is now no longer about being just an episode and just a LAN series. We've now created Volume, the brand. And the brand is all about the apparel, documentary series, but most importantly, engaging with all of you, whether that's through the content or whether it's through what we did at CWL Birmingham, which is handing out 50 free tees for people to wear around the event, to take home, to do whatever they want with. I think it was important for us as an organisation that has been around now for a few years to hit the reset button and say, okay, let's get this idea out there and let's see what people think. It's all about saying, look guys, this is what we're doing. If you're interested, then great. If not, no worries. But ultimately, thank you for being interested and thank you for sticking with us for all of these years. It was all about us going back to our roots and giving back to you guys. It was all about having that style, and this style isn't going to change the world, but it's something where you look at it and go, that looks alright. You can pop down the shops wearing a Volume tee, not feeling like a total tit. If the players are happy wearing the Volume stuff, and I think the players look decent and they think they look decent, then why not give it a go, and why not give it out to everyone else? We wanted to do something again that was slightly different, and ultimately this was a risk, and we're going to see if it pays off.
He's just blocked the formal. Yeah, he was waiting for us as well.
So the team consists of myself, Copley, basically do it all for the team. We've got Hayes, who's just the, he just takes the abuse, basically. He's the abuser. We've got Luty over here, who's the camp karaoke singer.
Flamboyant sounds better. Flamboyant sounds better.
The flamboyant karaoke singer, and Frizz, he's like the newcomer. He's an alright.
The new kid in school.
Yeah.
So yeah, Copley's the anchor, so we can basically do with subs what we want to do in the game. We've just got free roam of the map basically. I mean, we expect obviously Copley to kill for us to do that. We've got Frizz. Frizz is our second AR. Slayer. I mean, we all have our maps anyway, but I mean, I guess you could call Frizz the main Slayer, couldn't you really? There's Andy, who's probably the most objective. We've tried to work that around his playstyle because he came to us as a second AR, so he's probably the most objective. And I'd probably say I'm the in-game leader, just make sure everyone's calm, regained. I think we did that at landing, we were. So I'd say, right, calm down now lads, let's just get this again. And I teamed with Frizz before, I played a bit with Frizz before, so me and Frizz said we'd look for two. Frizz mentioned Copley. I watched him play Money 8s once. He was streaming a Money 8s on Arden's hardpoint against quite good players, and I thought actually quite like his play style. It'll probably work.
Another one weak.
Sniping in it.
You can shoot through the bottom of it.
That's weak.
Nice.
One back sniping.
2v2.
Gotta get ego challenged.
No T.
Go down.
Deck weak.
Pushing it.
Toggle.
We f***ing win these, Lou. Let's f***ing go, man. We win. Jab. Easy. Easy.
Yes, we got Copley in, and then we were debating who to get as our 4th player. We all had like different opinions on who we wanted to get. And I teamed with Andy at the start, Hayes at the start of the game. We dropped him, but I think Andy's a shit at the start of every game, and it just improves from there.
But he played with Andy. I've known Andy for a while, played with him, so we decided to go with him and just work it out.
I think whatever happened, he had a good attitude, so we didn't even try, did we? No potentials, we just went straight into it, straight balls deep, and hit the ground running, really.
So everyone basically has the higher seeded teams or lower seed, whatever it is. People with most points have like a relatively easy round 1 game, which we did, and it was pretty comfortable against rounded, double rounded. We then got quite fortunate going into round 2 with Unsurpassed being Kivy and that not being here, so we played Recognised Talent, who again we went into knowing that we'll probably win. We just kind of took it as like just learning, playing on LAN again, because none of us have been for over a year. Frizz not been, obviously. And then after that, so we won winners round 1, winners round 2. Played Market, which is GGA Purple. We were all saying before the game, like we have nothing to lose here. We're the underdog, so we just do what we can do. We know we can take a map or 2, and then we go into map 1. Like we got off the first 2 hills, we go up, and we just literally spiral that lead.
Slow down. 2, 3, we're good, let's go. Increase time. Let's go! Nice! Come on!
We crushed him in map 1. Gets to map 2, it was close. We lost 6-1, but it was close. And then map 3 was a show. Absolute show. We got spanked.
We tried to
I didn't see that guy cross into cabin, you know. I watched V1 and in the middle turn around.
I wouldn't criticise too much about it anyway. It's like, look at what we did wrong.
It's Beatles, it's honestly Beatles. If we'd realised, as soon as they've had docks first, we're like, well, they don't like small maps, do they?
A lot more disciplined though, aren't they, than us?
Yeah.
They know what to hold, what to push, what not to push, whereas we just do what we normally do, right?
Yeah, we don't. The thing is with like better teams, they adapt to like the situation. We just know, like we know one way how to play, kind of. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
In the summer, we played perfect. We did our jobs literally
everyone rotated perfectly. And that's not even our best half.
Like, next tip though, on CTF, don't force gunfights first.
Yeah.
Wait for them, get the gunfights and then fucking push.
Came into today, played Supremacy, got through to winners round, lose round 4, shot like a few bots, and the intensity today was like it was so bad. Like just going into the hard point, we played our best hard point map.
Weak.
We go down 140 points, and we ended up only losing by 30. But we regained. Lou helped us regain. Went back on DS&D, smoked some 6-2, and we picked the same CTF that we got absolutely shafted on yesterday, and got shafted again. So, yeah.
changed that last minute, man. I did that when we stood over there, we was on 12
It's a new experience. So,
Definitely a learning curve, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've never experienced veto win before, so I think we were trying to play from what teams had lost before, rather than what we were good at. So I think in the future, next lands, we'll start playing for ourselves a bit more, knowing what we can. Yeah. I think it's all a learning curve. So we've took from the event. I'm taking the positives from it. We've obviously took a map off GGA Purple. Supremacy, probably more practice than we are as well. Also known as a good team. And I think really, I'm not making excuses. I think if we'd maybe got a game before or played a harder team the previous day, I think we may have gone in with more intensity. I mean, obviously we started awfully. So if we'd have played from the end what we did at the start, then it'd have been fine. But I think it's all a learning curve. We need to get back, look at what went wrong. I think S&D is something we need to focus on. Although we smoked on the Supremacy game, we definitely need to focus on that. We go from there, we see what happens in the 2Ks in the next event. I can't breathe in for much more.
I'm so happy. Who's going to win the event?
Splice.
Oh, Tommy. I'm not staying in, for fuck's sake.
Someone's going to edit it. Splice.